So we'll continue. There's going to be a series of these. I mean, every time I see something that I can relate to, a bad habit from my narcissist parent that I can relate to and that I've tried to change, I will make a little video on that. Just to make you, who maybe somebody sees it and feels like, okay, I can forgive myself for that. You know, it's true, I'm doing it too. I will try and change. So there's the other, again, it's with the same reaction, anger reaction, okay? And I can't say that I pass for a very aggressive or mean or heartless person. Not at all. Not at all. But I do have quick reactions sometimes to anger. With anger. I get offended very quickly and I react. And for many years I didn't give myself the time to let it sink and talk about it when my anger was more, what can I say, was cooler. I just had to react that moment. You know, I felt offended, I felt angry, and just came out from my mouth. I mean, the feeling was like, had to go out. So I can still see my children being afraid, because this reaction is not normal, and especially when you have little kids. The little kids see you get angry in a split second about, yeah, maybe you have the right to get angry about that and all that, but the reaction is the thing. The reaction that you show, that you mean you're cooking calmly and doing something, and then you see, for example, that your scissors are not in the place where you ask everybody to put it again once they've used it. And who took my scissors again? I've told you 100 times, don't take my scissors. Or at least put it back in the place they should be, you know, so that when somebody else is needed, they can find them. It was hell. It's hell. So you have the little children there, little children, big children, whoever, even my husband who's an adult. They were, you know, oh God, she's gone bonkers again. Yeah, this is the reaction. This is normal. This is the image you give to the other people around you. This is a normal reaction, not yours. Yours is not a normal reaction. Okay? Yours is not where they were. You have a right to be upset about it, because you've said it a million times. I mean, you have enough scissors all over the house for everybody to use, but this specific kitchen scissors should be there, you know, so whoever took it should respect the fact that the scissors, their place is there, and put it in their place. Yeah, okay, right. You have the right to put some rules, but how you react when those rules are broken, this is another thing. So anyway, I would get angry and reactive straight away. I caught myself not long ago, last week, again, because mostly I have a problem with my stuff. My stuff, I like some things, I'm not about it. I'm a very messy person. Artistically messy, I would say. Okay, but when I take somebody's thing, I go and put it in their place. I put it back where I took it from. And this is the only thing that I want them to respect, especially my paintbrushes, my scissors, my my, I don't know how you call them, the things I use daily, or even if it's not daily, my paints, anyway, my stuff, my perfume, it could be anything, my stuff. I want it to be where it is, because in my mess, I know where my stuff is. But if somebody comes and touches it and takes it somewhere else, I don't know where it is. And anyway, we have about 50 plugs in the house. Telephone plugs, tablet plugs, anyway, the old broken telephone plugs. There's like a million of them in the house. And everybody's supposed to have not only his, but another extra 5 to choose from. Okay. And mine was supposed to be somewhere. And I said, this is where I'm going to leave mine. Please, I don't want to find it in the kitchen. I don't want to find it in another room. I want it in this plug. Plug to this plug. Constantly. So whenever I need, you can use it while it's there. But there, you don't change its place. And I woke up in the morning like I usually do. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. And I wanted to record because I had an idea. I want to make a video. Had something to talk about. So, but my tablet was out of battery, so I had to charge it. And I went to the place where I usually put it. It was not there. No. Now, in normal time, when I say normal time is like before I started realizing how many traits I had wrongly, how many wrong traits I had adopted from my parents, I would have gotten angry when I saw that it was missing. And I wouldn't have cared if it was 5, 4 or 3 in the morning. I would have woken up the whole family to ask and find out who took my plug. And I don't know if we call this a plug anyway, but I say plug, okay? And I would have woken them up. I know myself in the past, I would have done that. Angry, I told you a million times, don't touch my stuff, leave my stuff where it is. And who took it yesterday and all that. Well, I had seen a video though on something like that, anger and the way we react and all that. I don't remember which one it is. But when I saw it, I thought, oh my God, it's true. I have to correct this too. I mean, I have so many things to correct on myself. And this too. This is very important. I do have to correct that. And so I had that anger building in me. It was there. I had my hand on the door, ready to wake them up. And then I thought, no, what are you doing there? What is the point of this? Why are you a bully? Why are you so hysterical at this moment? It's a plug. You're going to find it somewhere in the house. Just go around looking for it. And really, it was like I was hit by a million bullets, keeping that anger inside of me. And going around the house. And then I found the plug. And the plug was in a room where nobody went. This is the worst. The plug was in a room where I had been the day before. And nobody else was there. And my anger, I was so angry at that moment not to find my plug where it is, that I didn't think for a moment. I mean, there was no space to think. That, hey, woman, you went to the other room yesterday and you had to take it with it to charge your phone. You had to take it with you to charge your phone. And I felt so, God, I was ready to wake up my husband and my child. The other two, they are not here. They were not with us then. Screaming and yelling like a crazy woman. And finally, you were the one who took the plug from that place. You didn't put it in its place. And then I realized that this was the first time I did this. I controlled my anger. My anger, it was there. It was like, it had to come out. It was really hard to do that for the first time. But I'm sure that I gave a lesson to my subconscious. I gave it a lesson saying, you don't have to react. You don't have to let anger boil inside you and get to the point where the water that just spills out of the casserole and burns everything there is around it, everything it touches. You don't have to do that anymore. You know it's not the way. You saw that. How many times in your life have you reacted like this? And finally, you were the one who was wrong. But you couldn't reason in that moment. You couldn't think straight. You couldn't remember what you did because you let anger take over your whole body and mind. And why are you doing this? You're not that person. You're not like that. You can be very friendly and nice and patient and understanding. You are not a person boiling with anger. This is not you. And I tell you, you just have to spot it. Try hard the first time and then it comes out easy. And since then, I find myself with my son talking normally, not getting angry about things that would have gone crazy before. And the best is, lately I have had hugs from my son. I have had my son put out his hand and hugging me, watching a series on the internet, and he takes my hand and holds it tight to himself and leans on me. My son hardly ever did this to me. It was like he was afraid of me. I do that to my husband because my husband is a very calm Zen person, but he never felt comfortable doing it with me. And it really touched me.